Yo, what's going on, everyone? Good afternoon. Thanks for tuning in on today's session of Closing Bell. Right now it's about 2:40 p.m. right before the market close here, and we're gonna just kind of fill you in on what's been going on throughout the day. This morning on the morning hype session, we did mention 4 stocks that we were looking at. 3 of them are still up here on the charts. We did get rid of one of them as we didn't see any movement more towards the downside, so it's still on the watch list, but we had some other things that started to pop off today, so we ended up adding those and kind of monitoring those a little more closely. But let's go ahead and jump right into this here and see what's going on. This morning, first stock we mentioned was the Bsquare, BSQR. As you can see, we're kind of up for the day. We're kind of starting to lean a little down, towards the downside, but this morning we started market. We hit a low of 481. I called it right before the market opened, more or less where we were. We're around the $5 mark. We did drop down as soon as the market opened a little, but overall we ended up pushing up, gaining a little more, and we're still looking to gain moving into the closing hour here. Even though on the 1 hour we do show a little down pressure. We are up, we're up about $3, almost $4 for the day. Let's kind of dig in here a little deeper. Let's just kind of see where we're at. So as you can see, we did have a high, about $8 and some change. We haven't tested that high yet, but we've been moving closely to it, closer and closer, but we do see some resistance. Let's kind of look at the 30-minute. About 760 or so. We've been seeing some resistance there. Not really trying to break through that level yet. We're gonna need a little more momentum to build up to kind of break that level to see those all-time highs there. But this was a real healthy stock this morning when I called it. For those of y'all that were able to get in, you should have been up a few dollars if you made a good play into where to buy and when to sell. We are doing some day trading here. These aren't long-term holds for these momentum trades, but those of you that were watching this morning, hats off to you if you're able to pocket some of that change here. But Bsquare did show a nice little jump, almost doubled its money, but I don't think the game's over yet here. We do see it coming back down, probably test another level, maybe into the closing hour, after hours, or even into the morning. We may see this come back up again. Anything can happen with these stocks, but we are seeing a lot of volume. Today we're at 193 million shares traded to a daily average of only 10 million shares. So we're actually up, 1,800% on a daily average volume, which is quite a bit of volume coming in. There's a lot going on, a lot of selling and buying, but overall it was a buying day. We were able to push up, so that's a good win for us. I'm not always able to get in all these stocks, but if I was able to help somebody out, and you're able to profit off of this call here, hats off to you pretty much. But hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up if y'all like this footage here on what I'm able to provide y'all. Get a little bit of money in y'all's pockets, kind of familiarize you with how the setup rolls and how it's put together and the things I look for on the call outs that I give. But yeah, man, I'm glad that some of y'all were able to get in some of these. If you did, check in on the morning hype, and you should be feeling real good right now, y'all. But moving on to the second stock, we did have Bridgeline Digital, BLIN, another one that we've been watching here for last week or so. This one didn't necessarily hit the all-time highs from this morning. I believe this was during pre-market when we seen this break, one of its levels, and end up hitting an all-time high of $14.38. Let's kind of zoom out here, see exactly when that took place. Look at the 30-minute. So that was actually, as soon as the bell opened, we pushed up, hit a high, but everybody jumped out of that stock. This has been real volatile, this stock here. It kind of been an up and down trend, but overall on the 30-minute, you can see over the last since Friday into since yesterday, since Monday into today, we've been trending up, hitting new highs all the way up here, but testing the $14 mark, kind of came back down. Now we're sitting on the moving average here. This is the 21-day moving average. So we're kind of just resting along that, still showing a little bit of little upward, but starting to go sideways a little bit here. So it's kind of stabilized for the day. We'd have to kind of look at this into the after hours, maybe in the morning, to see if we're able to start to climb back up towards that high. Right now it's sitting around, you know, a key level here we're seeing going all the way back to the morning hours of pre-market. But this is still something to watch. It can eventually pop up again, I feel. But like I'm saying, these stocks, I really don't, I trade them sometimes, but I like to choose ones that are a little smaller digits, 5, 4, 8, you know, under $10 I prefer. It's just more of an upside for me, more shares I'm able to gather, and I can just make more profit that way as to what I'm used to doing on my strategies. But Bridgeline Digital, that's been a good stock. You know, for those that's been following since the call out, we've been at lows of $4 and $5. We've pushed all the way up to almost $15, y'all. So that's another win, you know, for those that are able to get some of these shares here. We're making some good money, y'all. Keep it coming. You know, any comments that y'all can provide, let me know anything I can do for y'all to make this a little more easier for y'all to understand, or just a little deeper dive I can give on something y'all want to hear about. Please, you know, leave some comments on the bottom of the video. I'd love to hear y'all's thoughts. I'd love to give y'all, you know, some additions to these things I provide. But yeah, man, this is two of the top stocks we're watching. A lot of high volume coming in. 96 million shares. We're at 790% above our daily average, and I feel like we're going to continue to grow here for the week. But we'll keep an eye on BLIN, and we'll update y'all as we move forward here. MRIN software. I'm sure a lot of y'all are familiar with these, especially if y'all are into these Reddit trading forums. Just gotta spit that out there, a tongue twister kind of, right? But yeah, you know how they gossip about a lot of these stocks, especially ones with high volume. This one's actually been on a rally for like 2 weeks already, y'all. This was started at a low of like $2. We're pushing almost $30, y'all, in about a 2-week period. That is incredible. You know, I got in on a low. For those that don't know, I rode it out to about tripling my money or so, got out. You know, after I pull out, we came down a little bit, and we just continued to just push and push and push. And this morning we hit a high of $28, I believe, when we closed at like $20 on Friday last week. Market open, we did, you know, people did take some of those gains. We came back down here to a level about $21, I believe, something like that. But we, you know, started to recover. We're pushing up to about $24 again, testing the VWAP here on the 5-minute and 1-minute. This has been also a real volatile stock. This one can continue to squeeze up, you know, but this one's already hitting those highs. I mean, on the RSI, I'm sure this is probably a little oversold, overbought, whatever you want to call it, you know. But you know, this is just something that people like to talk about. A lot of people are pushing in here trying to make some quick money. Volume isn't as high as it normally is, but you know, this has been a winner for a lot of people, I'm sure, for the last couple of weeks. And as far as for me, yeah, I made some good money on this one. So I just wanted to call this one out. For those that are viewing, y'all want something to play with, check those levels, y'all. You know, watch one of these videos. You know, look at these indicators that I'm calling out. So when you see these levels, you know, really think if this is something you want to buy in, or is it something you want to wait. If you wanted to come down to a cheaper price, then you might want to wait it out. You want to take that chance and gamble on something that maybe you have potential to squeeze up. Hey, anything could happen, y'all. But MRIN software, this has been a good stock, you know, for the 2-week period. It stays on my watch list. I'm continuing to watch it. Right now, you know, I'm not invested in it, but we'll see where it goes from here, y'all. We'll keep an eye on MRIN, and we'll update y'all as the price moves. But ZELLA Technologies. What do we know about ZELLA, y'all? Oh, for those that are following, who got in on the low? Who bought in on the low? I called this last week, y'all. I called it. If you got in on the low and you were holding it, holding your seat, holding them tickets, y'all, we're starting to work our way up. Look at this. We hit a high of like 190 earlier this morning, y'all. And we finally said, what? I'm not staying down here. I'm pushing out of here. Let's go. Let's blast off, man. Let's hit this level. We're hitting 269 right now as we speak, y'all, pushing into the closing hour. I got 1,000 shares right now, and I tried to tell y'all last week, y'all, don't sleep on these stocks, y'all. When we see the volume coming in, they could die down, but they can easily pick back up. Look at this stock, y'all. I try to tell y'all, please watch the videos, y'all. Watch the ones that we're posting, man. Get in these stocks before the pop. Don't chase the dollar. Be patient. Let the dollar come to you, and let's just ride it all the way up, y'all. For those that got in this stock when I called it, XELA Technologies, XELA, y'all, we're starting to blasting off into the after hours. We may continue to climb. We're looking for the key level here, about $3. We need to break through this $3. We have a lot of sellers positioned here. In order for us to break these all-time highs, we got to push through this $3 level, y'all. We're looking forward to this, moving into tomorrow. Right now we're up, we're gaining, y'all. We're making money. For those of y'all that don't know, look, I'm up $770 on the day. I called this one last week. I've been holding it. This is how I get paid, y'all. For those that want to get on the gravy train, hop aboard, y'all. There's plenty of gravy for everybody. Let's get this money. Let's get this money. But yeah, man, ZELLA, I've been waiting. I'm really excited for this stock here to see exactly how much gains we can make. You know, $2 was a good buy-in point here, y'all. You know, hats off to everyone that was able to get on board, y'all. And we're starting to chugga, top to the top. Top to the top, y'all. Level to level, however you want to say it, man. This is how we gonna do it. But yeah, I'm looking I'm feeling real good, I guess you could say, looking into tomorrow. And I'm happy to see where this stock can go. I'm holding my position. I'm holding it tight. I'm hoping these key levels, we don't see too much resistance, that we can break through these like a baseball bat through a door or something, you know. Yeah, I'm a little goofy like that, y'all, but we want to plow through these levels, man. I'm tired of these sellers trying to hold us back. They don't want us to make no money. Everyone loves short selling stocks, especially these low dollar stocks. But hey, y'all, I'm waiting, being patient, trying to play the game as it comes. But man, we're up almost $700, almost $800 actually today, y'all. And for those of y'all that have been riding it with me, man, I know y'all feeling good too. Hit subscribe, hit that thumbs up. Let me know y'all making money with me. Y'all riding with me, y'all staying with me, and y'all want to continue to see these things out. I'm happy to provide this insight. Let's get this money. Closing bell, y'all, with Mr.Stacks. Stay tuned for tomorrow's session of the Morning Hype. We're going to let y'all know exactly where we left off in our after hours and what we're looking to profit moving into tomorrow morning, y'all.